Morning everyone, welcome to Donington Park. Not as sunny as I wish it was today. And we are here for the first round of the EnduroKA. Racing again with Autotech Motorsport for a Bruzzi racewear and FORZA performance. And yes, I'm ready to start the day. You're gonna meet some new people today. You're gonna meet Scott, Vicky and all the people working on the car. You're gonna meet my teammates, Andrew Howell, Taylor Norton and Reese Kello. And probably later on you're gonna meet the owner of FORZA Performance, my beloved Edward Kime, which runs a very nice business, but I'll let him talk about it. So we just finished driver briefing. We're getting ready for qualifying. I think the first driver out this morning is gonna be Reese. But yeah, the weather is a bit uncertain. Let's see how it goes. And yeah, I'm super ready. Hope you're gonna enjoy it. Before we start the race, I'm introducing you to my team this year. This is Andrew Howell,
Hello.
the legend, also called Rain Master, because especially last year he was the only one that didn't bin it in a rainy situation. So yeah, Andrew, how you got into racing? How did you met Autotech?
Pretty much through the other driver, Taylor.
Yeah,
You're
gonna
meet
meet
him.
him.
The season before both of us, didn't he? And hassled us for a little while to get into it, and then eventually we gave in, and here we are. And yeah.
What do you think is going to be our best part this year? Because
This season, we should have brushed up on that now. We should be really good. We should have no penalties. Realistically, we want to win the race. Everyone wants to win the race, but
do we have a chance to win the race?
If I'm being honest, with some of the teams out there who have been doing it as long as they have, I am looking for us to be finishing in the top 10.
Yes, amen.
Really, I want 5 or 6 at worst, but a top 10 finish, I'll go home happy.
Before we say bye to the guys and we start getting to do our job, yeah? What's your expectation for today? I'd say we need to be at least P6, but I don't want to jinx it.
Again, I want to win. I'm not joking, I want to win.
Everybody.
But if I'm being realistic, yes, I'm looking for P5, P6, but a top 10 finish, I'm happy with.
Fair enough. I'll see you later, guys. Mwah! So, we're halfway through qualifying and I'm incredibly happy to present to you Edward Kime, my beloved owner and sponsor from FORZA Performance. Edward has been working with me for the past 2-3 years.
That's right.
And I think that it didn't only help me in terms of my mentality and my approach to racing and my confidence, but in terms of like physical performance, I think that the improvements were really visible, especially at the start of our program. Because of COVID, I let a bit go, but I'm gonna be on top of it. So, Ed, present yourself to the people, let us know what you do.
So I'm Edward, I'm the owner of FORZA Performance. I specialise in driver performance coaching, in which the sense of giving drivers periodised training for the whole year around their racing season. I also give them nutritional advice and psychological analysis. I also do heart rate testing whilst we're at the track, just so we can get an idea of where their fitness levels are at. I prescribe pre-race warm-ups, pre-race cool-downs, and also just psychological preparation over the weekend overall. So, yeah.
What made you jump into this side of the sport? Because a lot of people want to be the protagonist, you know, be mechanics, but what made you say, I want to be that support for a driver?
So, I've obviously been a fan of motorsport since I was about 5 years old. Essentially, I've been a personal trainer for the last 10 years. I've done 3 years as a strength and conditioning coach. I've done 2 years as a performance coach. And I've always had a passion for racing. So with myself, I've always raced throughout my 20s, and I've decided that I'm not talented enough to race anymore. But yeah, so essentially for me, it was a natural transition for me because I've got a passion for fitness and for motorsport. It's about putting them two together and giving the drivers the ultimate package in their fitness. So now I'm looking at about 17 drivers I've trained in 2 years. It's going really well, and I've got further inquiries within the Mini 7 Championship as well, so yeah.
If anybody wants to join FORZA Performance, how can they contact you?
So you can contact me on Facebook, or Instagram on FORZA Performance UK.
So guys, hit him up. This lovely chap. He's gonna change your life, yeah? Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you again. So, we're about to start the race. We just finished qualifying. We positioned 16th out of 44, thanks to Taylor. The whole team has a very, very, very good pace, but we ended up in some traffic. The conditions, as you can see, are getting better. The sun is coming out. So probably the track is going to be a bit quicker at the end of the day. Now, Andrew's on track. He's starting the race. Then it's going to be me. Then we're going to have Reese to try to hold on the position before Taylor's last stint. And we think that we can do all right today. Let's see what the rest of the team is thinking. So this is Scott, my love. He's the most good-looking man in the planet, and let's see what he's saying. So how's the weekend going?
So far, so good, mate.
So as you guys know, Scott loves being on camera. He's not hating me whatsoever at this moment. So yeah, Scott, as you guys will know later on when we prepare a proper flipping episode, is the owner and main mechanic of Autotech Motorsport that runs RKA and the JCW of Billy Hardy. And yeah, so what's your expectation for today? Are we gonna suck? Are we not gonna suck?
I think you'll do all right. If you keep it on the track, you'll be up there somewhere.
Yeah, he's hoping not to have extra work to repair the car today.
I want to stay here all day. In the sun, staying here.
Fair enough. Let's see how it goes. Let's bother Billy, yeah? So as I mentioned before, Scott runs a JCW car, of which the main driver...
Hello, my little Italian stallion.
...is this lovely person. His name is Billy Hardy. Sorry if I'm interrupting your conversation. And Billy is probably my racing mentor. Because he's the one that, whenever I'm chatting shit about my performance, comes to me and reminds me that I need to shut up. So, Billy, how's the season going for you in the JCWs this year?
It's not quite started yet, but we're out in, 3 weeks, 3 weekends time. Yeah, so looking forward to it.
If somebody wants to come watch your racing, where they can come? When's the first event?
Check out the calendar on the British Touring Cars and come along. Come and see us.
Check out Billy's website.
Always welcome in the Autotech all in come in for a cup of tea, some race talk. And
it's lovely people. All of you guys are lovely people. What are you doing with us today? Fueling?
I'm a fuel man.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Let's see. Thank you so much, Billy. Yeah, let me give you a hug. Right, let's see if we can bother someone else. So this is the famous Taylor Norton that you might remember from the Snetterton vlog that we had a couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
And he's the mad lad that qualified us in 16th, as I was telling you before, guys. And today he's gonna bring it home for us, hopefully. So what's your expectations? Andy's on track now. What are you ready for?
Well, just see what will happen, and I'll just go out there, do my best, and bring it home for the team.
You can smile at the camera,
try and put some, fast laps in towards the end, and just bring it home. Yeah, in one piece.
It don't look like it, but he's a fucking rapid guy. So let me give you a hug, man. Right, from the paddock right now is over. I need to try to be a bit more serious, and yeah, let's wait for the race start and enjoy the show, guys.
Peeled away, we're about to go racing for 5 hours, the EnduroKA 2022 season.
So, just finished my stint. I brought the car from P16 to P2 overall. We're now running in P2. We got Reese out. We're experiencing a bit of issues with the main steering. For some reason, it's not exactly centered and doesn't do much. But I set my fastest lap today was a 1:36.9, same time that I did in qualifying, half a second slower than what I could have done last year and what I've done last year. And now, yeah, we've got Reese out. Brought the car in P2. and 4 hours to go. Let's see, I'm super excited. So, as you can see, I'm finally sitting down for a bit. Finished my stint 15 minutes ago. Had to speak with FORZA Performance. As you saw in my reaction, I was incredibly happy. Took the car from P20 to P2. Now we're waiting for the last stint of the race. Taylor is going on track now. And yeah, I'm incredibly happy with my stint. The car felt amazing. I felt at home in the cockpit. And I was managing, I was able to be consistent, which for me was a priority. I'm a bit out of energy at the moment, but yeah, I'm gonna get ready for the last hour and hope that the team brings it home. So, we finished the race here at Donington today. 5 hours has gone pretty fast. We finished P10, as Mr. Howell has said at the start.
I said at the start, I want to win, but anything 10 and below, I will take. So yeah, I'm happy.
We were running 9 before the end of the race, but
Yeah.
at some point we had steering issues. So basically, like the column got a bit fucked.
Well, we would have finished 9th, but Taylor picked up a 5-second penalty for track limits on the last lap.
Because of the steering.
So
wheel.
that's why we dropped into 10th.
It's hard to keep it an hour with that warp or anyways.
yeah.
Sammy, come in the shot, broski. So before we close the video, this is Sammy. This is one of our mechanics. Currently working in the Jaguar Vintage.
Data engineer.
Sorry about
Race
that.
engineer.
Yeah, he does
Glasses, he does data, he's data.
Yeah.
pit stop helper.
Yeah, yeah.
You can go on forever. on
All
the
round
list.
genius.
But long story short, what's your opinion on the race? You've
Oh,
been
it's a
racing
bit-
with us
it's
for
bit-
so
yeah.
long.
No, it's a good start to the season. Yeah, it's good to get a P10. Shame about the penalty, but we're still up there. You know, qualified, half decent, made up progress in the race. So I think it's a good start to the year.
I think we are onto something.
Hope it carries on.
I think we're onto something for this season.
Yeah, definitely.
Cadwell next.
Yes.
Cadwell.
Yes.
Cadwell next.
Hopefully dry Cadwell this year.
What's it called? Like the mini
Rain
Nurburgring
or
or something?
dry, I'm happy either way with Cadwell. I know what I'm doing at Cadwell.
You know, somebody is a bit of a biased opinion here. But yeah, listen, from here, Donington is everything. P10, first P10 of our team. I don't
I
know
think
what
that's
to
our
say.
highest finish yet.
Yes.
I think that is our highest finish yet.
1 year of racing,
One
and
year,
we're already top
for
10.
Next season, top 10
44
straight away.
cars, 34 up behind us. Man,
Sounds
good
good.
job. Love you guys. I'll see you soon.